Lindsay, thank you. So we saw earlier that the Supreme Court ruled on Obamacare. There is one more big ruling we're waiting for, and that is the future of same-sex marriage in the United States. Dr. Yvonne Young is a relationship expert with Match.com joining us. Good morning. Good afternoon. See, I'm used to saying good morning.
Hi. Yeah, that Great Love debate tour by Match.com is really an interesting argument across America is what is going on with our love life and what is going on with the commitment between people in relationships.
So let's kind of play a game of what if and assume that the High Court says same-sex marriage will be the law of the land. How does that change the dynamic of dating and relationships and talking about it in the public forum?
Tom, at the end of the day, love is love. It doesn't matter whether that relationship is between a man and a woman. Now, mind you, you may have your opinion about this subject, but the truth be told, at the end of the day, don't all of us deserve to have someone to care about us, to love us for who we are, and even moreover, who we're not?
We were talking a little bit earlier, and a lot of times, especially online, same-sex relationships are typically relegated to the side there, and it's kind of an unsavory place on occasion.
It can be because they're exploiting someone's choice and preference. When you marginalize people in order to make a dollar, is that really ever a good thing? But here's what we can look at that's positive. First of all, if you're an American, you have a right to be who you are. You also have a right to be loved and to love who you choose. And at the end of the day, that's what matters most.
And I think you talk about, regardless of what people believe, it is, I think, important for people, isn't it, to say, look, I got my own life, you live your own life.
Thank you. As long as we respect each other and the privacy that each of us is entitled to, especially privacy within our bedrooms, does it really matter what your neighbor is doing? What you need to do is mind your own business and take care of that which concerns you.
And if the Supreme Court were to rule in favor of this, does that help legitimize that point of view, you think, for some people?
I think it does. I think what it provides is an opportunity, Tom, for people to stop looking at a label and start looking at human beings just for that. Human beings.
And if by chance the Supreme Court says, nah, we can't put our seal of approval on that, that makes it more difficult, I would imagine, in contrast.
Well, what we're looking at is what is legal? Can someone have rights to health care benefits? Can someone legally say that you are my spouse? And those things I think a court should legislate. But at the end of the day, that decision has nothing to do with the reality of how people live their lives.
Well, the clock's ticking. We will see how it shakes out. It'll happen tomorrow or it will happen Monday. Meantime, Dr. Yvonne Young, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Absolutely.